topic is about government account process, ensuring accurate and transparent financial reporting and distribution of resources to allocated programs and projects. So, government account involves tracking and managing public funds to ensure they are allocated correctly and reported accurately, promoting transparency and accountability in government spending. So, for example, nag-refer siya sa comprehensive process of recording, categorizing, and interpreting all financial transactions of public funds, and nag-manage po siya also sa budgeting, nag-record po siya also sa mga money, mura-relate siya sa mga income expenses, transactions, and contact. Muna siya ang way para makabalo ta if pila ang na-spend na money, and para makabalo sa ta if pila ang money na na-collect na to. So, do you have any example about government process? So, okay. So, according to the PPT, this is an overview of government accounting process. First is bookkeeping, recording financial transaction in journal alleged. Refers to the process of recording and organizing a business financial transactions. So, for example, ang bookkeeping daw is nag-refer siya sa mga responsibilities for maintaining accurate recording of every transactions. Like, nag-include siya sa mga sales, purchases, o payments. So, next is financial reporting, preparing balance sheets and income statements. Refers shows the company's assets, liabilities, and shareholders' equity at a particular point in time. The cash flow statement show cash movements from operating, investing, and financing activities. So, kani siya is nag-process siya of recording, summarizing, and presenting a company financial performance and position. So, morning way para may balance mga owners like investor, creditor, so we can understand how the business doing. So, next is tax preparation, calculating, filing taxes. Tax preparation involves gathering financial information, calculating tax liability, and submitting tax returns to the government. So, ang tax preparation is nag-process, gathering siya, also relevant financial information such as an income, expenses, deductions, and credibility, and tax preparation can help manage their finances efficiently and avoid potential issues with tax authorities. So, the last one is auditing, conduct external audits to ensure compliance. So, internal audits evaluate an organization, controls, risk management, and compliance, while external audits verify financial statements, ensure compliance, and provide assurance on reporting accuracy and reliability. So, ang auditing conducting internal daw is auditing conducting internal is refers to the process of evaluate and nag-assess siya sa mga organization, internal controls para ma-process ang mga system like identify risk, enhance governance, and it has achieved their objectives by providing assurance activities. And auditing and conducting internal po is to refers to the organization financial records, processes, and systems by external auditors, and also external auditing is that provides of an objectively opinion on the fairness and from accuracy or accurate organization financial statements. So, Alessandra. So, continuing the discussion, let's talk about audit. Audit is a process that provides credibility to financial statements, ensures accuracy, and improves internal controls, giving stakeholders confidence in a company's financial health. So, an audit lends credibility to a company's financial statements, ensuring they are accurate and reliable. This boosts stakeholders' confidence and helps improve internal control. So, for example, mga sari-sari store na business, tapos nag-set sila schedule for meeting and ang manager sa sari-sari store is kumbaga planning phase ba, kumbaga ilang gi-review ang financial statements, then nag-review sila if naka-record ba dito ng payments, nagipamalit sa mga customers, tapos ang audit is need niya itong mga sales receipts Tapos if mao man nila tanan og record ilang gi-audit is like i-report na nila ilang gi-audit diha na may bal-an if nagkalugi ba sila sa ilang business or most likely to expense business or most likely dako sila expense tapos wala nila nabawi. So do you have any example about audit?
No.
So there are 5 examples of auditing. First is bank account. A bank account is financial account maintained by a bank or other financial institution in which financial transactions between the bank and customer are recorded. So bank statement, bank account is financial literacy. Tapos ga-maintain sila of financial institution, then ga-manage ko sa mga financial transactions like para save ilang money. Second is management account. Management accounts are financial reports produced for the business owners and managers. Management account is like nag-focus siya sa financial and non-financial information to managers within organization and nag-provide sa internal information tapos needs nag-benefits po siya sa financial health. The third one is payroll. Payroll involves calculating, distributing, and managing employee salaries, deductions, and employer contributions, including taxes, insurance, benefits, and employer contributions. So, ang payrolls daw is system na nag-process of calculating, managing, recording, and nag-analyze po siya sa mga employee compensation and related siya sa financial obligation. It compasses wage, salaries, bonuses, commissions, benefits, and deductions such as taxes and insurance premiums. So, mo ni siya ang proof na nag-ensure dyan ang function to ensure accurate financial reporting, compliance with tax laws and labor. So, mo ni siya ang example sa payrolls. Mo ni siya. Maria works as an office assistant and earns 20,000 per month. When processing payroll, her employer does the following. Ano siya, gross salary, 20,000. And deduction, tax withholding, 20,000. SSS contribution, 900. PhilHealth contribution, 500. Pag-ibig contribution, 200. Ang total deductions niya is 3,600. So, Maria's net pay, take-home salary, 20,000 minus 3,600 equals 16,400. So, at the same time, the employer also has employer contribution, extra costs they shoulder, such as their share of SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig for Maria. So, next is bank statement. Bank statement is a monthly financial document that provides a summary of the bank the account holder's activity. So, bank statement is like bank sheet holder na naghimo siya ng report or record every month as always prepared and maintained all the time. So, next is invoices and receipt. First is invoices, a commercial document containing product or service details, quantities, prices, payment terms, invoice number, and transaction details issued by a seller to a buyer. So, ang invoice daw is commercial document issued by a seller to a buyer. Kani siya both kay naghatag og details of the items like trading, like ana, and price, taxes, and discount. So, ang purpose aning invoice is to record all your sales and nag-help sad ni siya if mag-bookkeeping ka, then invoice is nag-provide good sad ni siya sa imong business financial history. So next is receipt. A receipt is a formal document that confirms payment for goods or service, providing proof of purchase, typically including the date, amount, and method of payment. So, a receipt is a written document acknowledging the receipt of goods, service, or money. So, muna siya ang patunay na naakay proof of payment or transactions. So, muna siya. So, question.
Good day everyone, I am Stephanie Gonzalez and I'm gonna discuss my report to you. This is all about tax accounting. So, tax accounting is a way of recording and managing income and expenses sa isa ka negosyo or individual para maibalad kung nila ang buwis nga dapat bayaran sa gobyerno and especially sa BIR. So, what is BIR? BIR is Bureau of Internal Revenue. So, nga nag-importante man ang tax accounting. Unlike sa regular accounting na para sa tanang financial reports, tax accounting is nakafocus lang siya sa mga data na gamiton sa pag-compute tax. And it helps track income or kita like halin sa tindahan, track expenses or gasto like sa kuryente, tubig, and sa sweldo sa trabahante. And apply deductions or credits like donations or government incentives. So, for example, let's say na ang tindahan and ang kita nimo sa isa ka tuig is 500,000 pesos and ang gasto sa mga expenses and sa like sa kung giingon ganina, tubig, bills is 200,000 pesos. So, i-minus nimo siya. 500,000 minus 200,000 is equal to 300,000. So, 300,000 ang taxable income. And kung sa buwis is 10%, then 300,000 times 10% is equal to 30,000. So, 30,000 ang buwis na bayaran. Pero, kung nakit tax credit na 5,000 from government incentives, 30,000 minus 5,000 is equal to 25,000. 25,000 na lang ang final tax due. So, kung mautan mo what is final tax due, muna siya ang last amount sa tax na kailangan bayaran pag-uman, ma-compute ang tanan computation, deductions, o credits. So, tax accounting helps businesses and individuals calculate the correct tax using income, expenses, and allow deductions. So, ginagamit niya siya para mag-file of tax returns o para ma-avoid ang problems sa BIR. And it makes sure na sakto o hapsay ang pagbayad sa buwis. So, and the second one is indirect tax or dili direktang buwis. Muna siya ang customer ang magbayad, pero ang negosyo ang mahatag sa government. And for example, ang VAT. So, asa man ito makita ni mga VAT? Muna siya sa, kanang mag-grocery, kanang yun na yung resibo. Makita na ito siya sa resibo sa pinakalas. Narito. Halimbawa, kung ang product is 100 pesos, mahimo siya 112 kay tungod sa VAT na 12%. So, ang 12 pesos ato kay monto ang limit sa BIR or sa gobyerno. So, the role of tax accountant. Number 1, preparing tax returns. Muna siya maghimo og tax forms o i-compute ang bayaran nga buwis sa government. And the second one is identifying tax savings opportunities. Muna siya mangita og legal nga way para makamayo sa buwis, sa bayad sa buwis. And the third one is providing tax advice. Muna siyang mutambag sa pag-save sa buwis, sa negosyo, or sa personal mo na money. And the fourth one is maintaining tax records. Muna yung mag-organize sa resibo, kita o gasto para makomplete ang records. And the fifth one is continuing professional education. Muna yung mag-tuon permi or mag-learn permi sa mga bagong tax para updated sa bagong tax laws. And the sixth one is communicating effectively. Muna ang mag-explain sa tax info in a simple way o makig-work sa lain. So, if nakinegosyo ang tax accountant ang mutabang mo sa pag-file sa tax, sa magtudlo sa pag-save, o i-make sure na sakto ang mga kanang papeles para walay problem sa BIR. Okay na to.
Mabuhay og madayaw, sir. Cost accounting. Cost accounting is a managerial process that involves recording, analyzing, and reporting a company's cost. So, cost accounting is a company to identify ways to reduce spending. For example, rice dealer mo na may bugasan, ina-record ninyo tanan expenses like ang price sa bugas, utilities, and also ang price sa sandobags. Gina-record niyo ang price sa bugas kay aron mabaw-an ninyo kung makaginansya ba mo or dili. Sa inganim ko nga way kanang inyo i-record, makabalo mo og na ba mo'y ginansya or wala ba mo'y ginansya sa inyong business. So that is cost accounting. And next is terms used in cost accounting. They help accountants, manager, and business owners to understand and communicate about money is spent to produce goods or services. So for example, fixed cost. Ang fixed cost kay mo ni siya ang gastos nga nagastay. Like for example, ang renta nato sa atong pwesto, ang fixed cost kay mo ni siya ang dili nagabag-o. Gastay ra gyud ni siya. Depende na lang og depende na lang og ibag-o siya sa owner ang renta. So next ang variable cost. Cost that change depending on production volume. Like for example, atong raw materials, atong business diba kay rice dealer ta. Ang raw materials nato diya kay ang rice mill. And also ang plastic sando bags. Muna siya ang naga-change depending sa production volume. Post next ang direct cost. Cost directly linked to making a product. Example, cost of price brought from supplier, or ang transpo na to sa sa atong transportation for the delivery from the supplier. Tapos next and last is overhead cost. All indirect cost of running the business. Example, factory rent and cashier's salary, and also utilities. So that's all. Thank you. Mabuhay madayo again po, sir. Thank you.
Mabuhay ug madayo everyone. So my name is Prince J. Adlawan. So I continue the topic of branches of accounting. So my topic is all about accounting education. So there have three different is record, analyze, and interpret. So what is accounting education? Accounting education dira ta ginatudluan kung unsaon nato pagunit sa kwarta, unsaon nato pagpadagan sa isa ka negosyo. So sa record, logging sales and transaction in the company ledger. So what is ledger? Ledger is income, expenses, asset, liability, and quantity. So what is analyze and interpret? Sa analyze, gina-examine the results. Gina-examine lang nato siya dara. If ever sa atong company na ay natin gusto buhaton. But sa interpret, dara nato siya buhaton. Gets niyo? Bali, dara po nato makita sa interpret ang if ever mubaba ba ang kwan sa company after pretong discuss na sir nga after 6 months in 1 year. Dara nato siya makita ang rasa ng interpret. Dara sa accounting education, dire ta ginatudluan kung unsaon nato ay gunit sa kwarta nga di nato basa-basa magasto. So na type of accounting users. So So what is accounting education carries to various user include? So nay duha ka different which is internal users o external users. Unsa ginang internal? So, ang internal is means sa sulod o sa kumpanya, sila tong nasa sulod. O external, sila tong nasa gawas. So, sa internal users, in a company, which is number 1 dara, ang owners or shareholders. Number 2, management. Kinsa itong owners? Balik ko na to. Kinsa itong owners? Siya ang owner sa company. And management. Ang management dara murag kung baga kamutanan good like namoy o naay kuan ang owner nga plano bali i-meeting mo niya good i-meeting mo niya ba para if ever nga naboy good ba sa inyo ha or naba mo mas better nga opinion management sila pod naggunit sa dili lang kay ang owner ang gunit bali sila pod ang mag kuan sa inyo ba if ever employee mo. Tapos number 3 is employees. Then dito ta sa external users, which is investors, creditors, tax authorities, regulatory agencies, customer and supplies, researchers, and analysis. Sorry po ito. Sana. O, napa na siya additional. Dili lang kay external o internal o external. Which is napa siya accounting, education, benefits la. Ang napo ilain po makabenepisyo dili lang kay sa isa ka company good like which is aspiring accountants pursuing certification the CPA or CMA, and entrepreneurs. Balo ba mga entrepreneurs mo na sila itong mga negosyante, non-accountants o student. Yun lang po.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today I will be discussing admission requirements for BSA. So admission requirements for BSA is like, diba, ang mga universities or college is nagaset sila og standard na like dapat ingunan niyo ang imong grado, dapat tag-as inani, tapos dapat nakay ginaapilan na extracurricular na activities like that. So dapat naka-experience. So ay mga na colleges naman yung university. So para ma-maintain ang ilahang ang ilang quality sa ilang programa mo na ilang ginabuhat. Yes, and like for example si Maria, Juan o si Ana, best friend, mga mag BFF na sila, and si Maria is tag-as og grado, then naay experience anang mga extracurricular na activities, nag-a-appeal siya na siya background and habang si Juan is average iyang grado but wala siya experience sa kanang mga siya ginaapilan. And samantalang si Ana is dagko yung grado, okay ang grado, but then kulang siya og experience. So, syempre, first of all, for si Maria, dawat dayon kay pasok man siya sa standard. Si Juan, syempre dili, kailangan sa niya mag-improve ang iyahang grado and kailangan niya experience jud. And si Ana, guess what? Tama. So, madawat si Ana, kailangan lang niya ipakita iyahang dedication sa pag-study good. Kailangan niya ipakita kung unsa jud siya ka gusto nga mahuman nga nani. Yes. and okay man pud siya. Kaya raman. So, that's all. Thank you.
Let's proceed sa board exam. What is board exam? A board exam is a test given by the government to see if a graduate is ready to become a licensed professional. So, ang board exam daw kay mo ang testing sa government. Aron makita kung ano ba ang graduate mahimong licensed professional. So, kung sa may purpose ng board exam, ano kailangan mo ito kailangan mo ito mag-take ng board exam. So, first is to check your knowledge and skills. For example, para ma-check or ma-test kung kabalo ba gid sa accounting before mahimong CPA. So, what is CPA? Certified Public Accountant. And the second one, to give you a license to work in your profession. So, for example, kung makapasay ka, tagaan ng license para mahimong CPA, di ba? Or Certified Public Accountant. And the third one is to make sure the public can trust your work. So, for example, kung lisensyado ka, mas maligid ka sa tao, di ba? Nga, sakto yung trabaho, like pag-compute sa tax, learn. So, my question is, why you need to take the board exam?
So, my second topic is accounting research. So, for me, sa PPT. So, bisan sa PPT, ang nag-ingon jud nga, sa pagsabot ako is, ang accounting research is, muna siya ang kanang kunwari ikaw na business. Daraan mo makita kung unsa pagdagan, daraan mo makita, if wala kay idea, makita nimo dara sa accounting research, makita nimo nga unsaon pagpadagan sa kumpanya, asa padulong ang inyong kita, kung nganong pababa ang inyong kita, nganong pasaka, unsay reason, unsay nani, unsay kaya ni pwede ninyo ma-improve, unsay mga buhaton ninyo, na mga tips nagahatag siya. So, for example, si Aling Rosa, na isa siya sa tag-iya sa isa ka small business. So, ang iyang napansin niya nga ang iyang business is kanang nagbaba ang sales. So natingala siya nganong ingon ana. So iyang gibuhat syempre. Isulod si accounting research. So nag-search siya, gipangita niya dito, gitanaw niya kung nganong ingon ani, nganong ingon ana, and gitanaw niya kung unsay buhaton para ma-improve, para di na mababa. Imbis na pababa ay og pababa siya, dapat mo saka na. So gi-research niya. So ang reason nganong pababa kaya ang iladong advertising cost is taas, which is dili na siya effective kay ang imong salesman kay pababa. So ang iyang gibuhat is tungod siyang research dito sa accounting research, dito nakita niya nga ang iyang buhaton di ay dapat i-improve lang niya ang marketing strategy niya. So after that, nani-process ang iyang gibuhat, nag-success na jud, naging okay na, and that's all.